You know the drill, folks? We are live. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. You know, we're in our dark and dismal and really fucking moody basement. You know how it goes. Because God forbid I get any natural light up here. But hey, when in Rome, right? When in Rome as it goes. And it goes in Rome in a very roundabout conversation that I can't quite figure out how I want to end. Because after all, I am just blathering on about, you know, this and that and that and this. We'll reach the end at some point. Couldn't rightly tell you when we reach the end, but you know, by Jove, we will. Yeah, we're currently in the psych ward. So, yippee. Oh yeah, and then we got the upstairs guys that we need to get, otherwise issues will occur. But really, this is the point in time at which it's saved from us quitting out. I shall not complain.
Please, be my guest.
Come on, let me... You know, I'd say that went pretty good for a set of first dodges. Hey fellas, how you doing? I think you dropped something, by the way. And that, kids, is why you don't fight next to cliffs. Have we all learned our lesson here? Wonderful. Now, be sure to review page 9 of your workbook. You'll find a few things worth touching upon there. And yeah, come back tomorrow for the end of the reading. I will bypass you. Ooh, broom. Brooms are good to have, especially if we can grab that. You know, nothing for us to do unless we want to head back to the very beginning and do a full run, which I legitimately think we might do, you know, purely because... Is this the massage parlor? I'm gonna say yes. And we'll carry on going up the hill. Hey, buddy.
Journey of 1,000. Be my guest.
Get you out of the way first. You know, get back over there. Yeah, no, fuck off. You don't get to pull that shit on me. And I'm just gonna beat you to death with that, cause, you know, I ain't putting up with no shit. No. Lady, you cannot tell me what to do. I can and will run away to grab a knife and then kick a brick at your face. Yep, fair enough. And with that, we are going to start all the way at the beginning. You know, get what little we can. I need to plug this back in because apparently it doesn't like it when I don't do that. Well, it's gonna be the tower that we want to deal with, just because we want to have as much time as we can just to work with everything. That is my logic anyway. I'm not sure how well that tracks for the lot of you, but you know. Hey, we'll see how it goes. Action is our instinct.
Welcome, sir. She's waiting for you.
Wonderful. I'm not waiting for her. That's what I'll say to you. I am in fact not waiting for her to meet me because I know she's gonna pull some illusion bullshittery. And that's not what we're here for, man. We're just here to go about things in a proper democratic discussion or whatever, you know? Okay, what's going on? Weird. Welcome to whoever just swung by. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Because I will say, I am. Been working on a project of mine and it's been going pretty well. No, first thing, take care of the dude with the knife. Again, we do not like people having knives here. God, love that combo. And again, just cut through them like a sword through cheese. Or maybe even a knife through what's a good heavy dairy thing that can be used to be cut? Cheese, milk, ghee.
The Guardians. This made-up order who kept for themselves what belonged to.
Yeah, that's really shitty. I don't like you having your thighs, by the way. Please get rid of them.
What's the matter?
Yep, there we go. Hard counter. There we go. 36. Not a bad place to be. Get the second half of that reserve bar. Yeah, we probably need a secondary light source here. Get the fuck in here. How does this look with the additional lighting? If I turn this to face away from me... Okay, I'd say that looks alright. You know, not brilliant, but perfectly alright for our purposes. And you know how we do need our pork pie. That's bothering me. Fuck it. We're going with the natural light. Oh wow, the delay on stream is really low, because if I snap my fingers... 6 seconds on the delay. Hey, that... I'm not sure what all changed, but... that is a really small delay for me. Again, keep it up. Yep, strong sweep, get her on the ground. Get that knife fucking out of here. Only the truly strong can use knives, and you are not. First death. What do we got? Double palm. Cool, that is permanently unlocked. Good to see. Might want to run... fuck you, Captain America. Come on. Nope, okay. Fuck, was hoping that that counter would do something, but... nope, apparently not. At least we got a little bit of health back with that move. And, you know, count your blessings and the days will number themselves, or whatever that thing is. Please don't ask me to quote scripture. I'm not good at it.
To each crime, its punishment, and to each punishment, its weapon.
Really? What's the punishment for slashing somebody
Barely keep up.
in the leg? Now, what's the punishment for that? I'm nearly out of water.
Get up! I'm ready.
Good. You should be. Now
Come on, wake up!
let's get out of the corner first. Nope, that's a counter. I'm supposed to be able to throw a counter there.
You disappoint me.
There we go. I bought the counter for a reason. Let me use it. Yeah, well, we may as well use this staff while we're here. Onwards. Alright, come on. Who's gonna ambush me?
Target located.
I know you're trying to be fucking stealthy and all, but it's not working. Come on, over the edge. Nice. I mean, sorry, poor bastard. The dude didn't deserve it. He was just, following orders or something. I don't know. Really? Why did I get the fucking hang glide? Gained health. Just enough to avoid that. Yeah, we'll gain additional structure. And cowabunga. Cowa fucking bunga.
For whom does
Where's my staff? No, I'm supposed to dodge up, not what I did. Yep. Trip her down. Beat her up. Yeah, you appear to be missing a arm. Yep. Come on. Give me something to use. There we go. And now, give her the sweep. Yeah, like I said, the issue is you lacking a limb. Come on. Yep. There we go. Let's do an eye strike. Yep. There we go, and into the next phase. How you doing, Bite? I hope you are having a damn good time. And I'm not sure what's happened, but I can now talk to you with a 6-second delay as opposed to the 20-second delay we usually have. And this is a really cool looking fight scene. Maybe not as cool as our snowbound one, but it's pretty fucking cool. Main thing we're doing now is just trying to lower our death count for the next one. And her annoying weapon of choice is a meteor hammer. Sweep, get her down. We're gonna rack up another death before this one's out. I don't think we have a way to avoid it. Yep, her flow combo is just bad enough that we can't avoid it. But here I am talking about myself the whole time. How are you doing, Bite? I hope that your day was a relatively good one. Because I will say, mine went pretty well. Made progress on a project which is going to involve a shit ton of cloth, but things have gone well. Cool, so we're going to claim another death. Yep. It's like I'm psychotic or something. I'm just predicting everything that's coming. Nope, she normally finishes her combos with a downward strike, which I need to avoid by stepping over the wire, not into it. Yep, there we go. Come on. Another one. Darn. Okay. should be in our high 40s
Selfish quest for vengeance.
once we get past this one. Come on, give me something to play with here. Something. No, okay. Alright. 45. I think that's a pretty good age to end this at. Even if we do strangle an old lady to death, but hey, who am I to judge with this most recent conflict? Might need to refill water at some point. Right, now that I have a moment to decompress and directly talk, I will ask in earnest, how are you doing, Bite? I hope that, you know, the day's gone well and everything's shaping up to be decent on your end. Minimal headaches and all that. We need 39 for some of the previous ones. Crooked Foot, I use stuff like that in off, especially with the parries. The circular doors are so awesome. Yeah. For my daily bit of stream TMI, I need to fucking shave my nose hairs. Anything special for our outfits? Justice? Not bad. Been, like I said, working on a lot of projects, you know, that hopefully will go well. But, you know, can only do so much, and really starting the job hunt in earnest, because work officially closed on Sunday, so I do not have any, you know, fleeting hope of maybe I can get a few extra hours in. So I am officially unemployed for the year. So if you know any EMT jobs around me, that would be absolutely brilliant. I would be concerned about how you know where I am, but the job would be nice. Yeah, so that's a general stance of where I am right now. What are you having for dinner? Yep, no, we're dealing with our final bout in the sanctuary. And no worries on the extended response times, since I see that message coming in advance. Prepping dinner is very important. I won't stop you from cutting your onions to respond to my ramblings.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Nerves get the better of you.
Ooh. Get that sorted.
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm looking for a dude named Yang. Okay, that is surprisingly polite for a response option that just says no. Where's the broom? I know we got a broom around here somewhere, and I'm gonna smash somebody's temples in with it. That's what you do with brooms, right? No, none of this cleaning nonsense, just physical violence. As you can tell, sir, I am a very special guest. In fact, I probably need the special room that, you know, involves a straitjacket and padded walls. But hey, that's a separate issue. Boom. Down we go. Now up we go. Strong sweep. Get her on the ground. Run over. Grab this. Get her back on the ground. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to hit you with your instructor, but she was causing enough issues that it felt like I had to. Yeah, I'm actually here with the police, and there's been reports of, like, some pretty disturbing behavior coming from this clinic. Do you have anything you'd like to say to us? 'Cause, you know, everything will be confidential, and just worried about the safety of all individuals within this clinic. Yeah, we're doing an undercover sting, so that might be why I don't look like what you would expect an officer of the law to appear as. Or not. I don't know what the police dress as in this weird parallel world. Increased regain on dodges. Now we're all in the 1,000 point range, so can't get nothing else.
You need to be purged.
I need to leave. I didn't mean to enter here. .360 swing. No, you were supposed to be close enough to get hit by the swing. That's what makes it worth having. Drat. That is what I have to say about matters here, Bite. Drat. Nope, I want my bottle. My controller is slipping about. On to our 50s. We have officially hit a midlife crisis. God. There we go. That took more death than I would have liked, but hey, we managed to do something. Be careful what doors life opens for you. Sometimes you won't be able to control what's behind them. I think Confucius said that after being jumped.
1,000 miles begins with,
You know, after a night on the town. Ooh, this is actually a perfect chance for... How is it not a perfect chance for the 360 swing? We were all close enough that it should have hit them. This is bullshit, Bite, I tell you. Absolute bullshittery that it didn't get counted for the very specific thing I was trying to do. Why are you getting an upgrade, sir? Fuck you, I don't like your thighs. And I don't like you somehow managing to always get the counter on me. No, piss off. You're not supposed to get me. Are you done now? Thank you. I don't appreciate it when people go against my code. The code is very important, and there's a specific order in which things are supposed to move. You're not doing things right. That's what I have to say to you, good sir. Now, get back in line. Thigh cut, I'm not dealing with your flippy-dippy kicks. Again. Get clipped with a second one of... We'll figure this out, but you and me, we will get this down to a science. Might be a shitty science, like, you know, lobotomies and stuff, but dear God, it'll be a science. And fuck your thigh. Now we run back downhill and get a staff. Because it's better than nothing at this point. Hello, sir. I have let go of caring. Does that count? Come on. Let him overextend. And we come in for the counter. Boom. And just like that, we've done it. Ooh. Key card to go directly to Yang's office. I bet it goes through that door. Alright, Yang. What do you have for us? This is a really cool office building, I will say. There he is. Oh. Well, what's that? Scroll signed by the Alchemist. Bite, you know things. Who's the Alchemist? A new symbol has been recently added. The talismans are gifts created to serve. The greatest of the power is too strong to be left unused. The group will never become extinct. It will strike again and retrieve the talisman. Uh-huh. Interesting. How's that gonna shake out with us and all that? Alright. I don't think I see anything else for us to mess around with beyond me wishing I knew how to read Chinese. Because I guarantee these bannerets have really important things. And is that copper? Or are you actively trying to turn gold or turn lead into gold? Because I think I remember reading somewhere that it has been found to be, like, scientifically possible, but it just takes so much additional, you know, energy and everything else that it is wildly impractical. Alright, Yang. What have you got for us? Beyond a fucking killer study.
Time has passed since the days I trained you.
That's how time goes.
We were family.
Yeah,
At
Dom
least
Toretto.
That's what I believed.
What are you
But
gonna do
then,
to the bird?
During my darkest days, your father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out.
Don't.
He abandoned us. Tell me,
I've heard of
what
kicking
would
the
you do
puppy,
to save the people you love
but
from
I
the inevitable?
have not heard
Wouldn't you
about
cross every line,
squishing the bird.
break every rule? Wouldn't you challenge death itself?
That's what I've been doing. How many times has that bird died? That's my question for you.
Revenge, little brother.
Now, are we talking brother, or like brother in a metaphysical sense?
Try harder. 8 years. Come on. Do not play games with me.
Okay, can I do anything focus-wise?
Don't insult
Nope.
me.
That's terribly rude.
Try harder, you fool. Come on.
Okay. One death. How are we gonna react to this one, Yang? Is this gonna be like a dark reflection fight?
Do better. Try harder.
Nope, I'm supposed to do the leg counter on him, not get mollywomped. Damn it, Sifu, you know this. The little leg counter where we fucking climb up him like he's a ladder. On the bright news is we've got like 6 more deaths.
Don't bother trying that on. Come on.
Okay, keep it up. Yep, vault over, so we're here. Okay, so what, is this gonna be a counter-based fight, or what? Like trading damage, or...
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Nope. Hey, there we go. Okay, so he's...
8 years. Come on.
Bloody hell. How do we want to try and play this one? Because death is swiftly approaching, and... yeah.
Do better.
Interesting.
Try harder. Don't waste your time.
Well, I appreciate him saying, you know, you're foolish mortal. Your spells do not work on me. And it's true. Our mortal spells do not function on him.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
No? Okay.
Come on.
Nice, no worries, I figured as much, Bite. That sounds really good. And I think it might be my turn to go clam up. 'Cause this fight is gonna be a really interesting one. 'Cause it is very... Yeah, I'm not sure how to... I'm not sure how to mess around with it. Huh. Interesting. 'Cause he, you know, obviously he's like a final reflection of you or whatever, but yeah. Huh. So, obvious question here is, do we stick around for like a really hard focus on parrying, or do we want to try something else? Because our focus technique doesn't work on him. Maybe it works in like phase 2, but it doesn't work in phase 1. We know that much. And from there, the question is just how much do we want to play with this? And how fast can I gain structure points? Because I think that might be a killing point for us. Nope, I'm just going to Yang. No need to worry about me. Yeah, I just beat the shit out of one of your employees. Can you do something about that? And a strong sweep, get her back on the ground. No, you do not get to pull that bullshittery on me, good sir. Good day. Why else do you think I was running behind the kitchen counter, you fucking twit? Thigh cut on you. I'd say that worked out pretty well. Now, structured reserve. Yeah, let's pop another structured reserve, so that's maxed out. Parry impact would be good if we can build up, you know, it all the way through. Which, admittedly, I'm not sure if we'll be able to do. So we go on another rambling quest to see if we can find enough spice to get that.
These rooms are for our special guests. I'll be with you in a moment.
There we go. Okay, so it's almost
Not too bad.
encouraging me to just hold down the X button, or space, hold down space the whole time so that I can react in
Come forward.
anyway needed.
Be my guest.
Not so tough after all.
Strong sweep, get him back down on the ground.
Oh shit!
Is it really that surprising I managed to dodge all of your strikes when they were that obviously telegraphed? I mean, not to judge you, sir, but you're clearly there as a hospital receptionist, not as a, you know, martial artist. You know, of all the points in which you had to be really realistic, SIFU, I don't think I wanted it to be when it comes to how 45-year-olds might get injured when they fall. You know? Like, of all the points of realism you could choose, that was the one you stuck with? Really? But yeah, have fun, guys. Hope it's a good class.
It is an honor. Put that down.
Nope. Yep. Head into the wall. Strong sweep, get you on the ground, finish you off with a bit of fisticuffs. Right. Let's get ourselves that little level up station, because we desperately need the health. Boom. Don't have the parry impact we need. Increase structure gain, no. Yeah, none of these are exceptionally useful for us. Throw another level onto Crooked Foot. It's kind of a waste, but nothing exceptionally so. We regain what we can on parries.
You need to be purged.
Yeah, piss off.
Relax and enjoy your session.
Let me end this fight now.
Oh. Did I find something I could use? Beyond where I ended up throwing my staff to, which is a separate kettle of fish. You might ask, hey Sven, why the hell did you throw your staff away? I don't know, Bite, okay? I don't know. I go to you for answers with such questions, not myself. You have all the answers, and the chicken nachos. You've got it all. And I have another death. Hey Spoonie, how are you doing? Yeah, Spoonie. God, I was really hoping I wasn't accidentally calling somebody Spoonie who wasn't. I already have a legally distinct Queth here. I don't need a legally distinct Spoonie as well. Yeah, on the final level of the game, but I am definitely gonna go back and replay stuff to try and lower my death count, because that is my big struggle right now. Trying to keep the death count low so I can get to the higher levels. Yeah, and I don't like the fact that one of you guys is also armed, hence why I'm beating. At this point, we are currently 49, so definitely an improvement, but correction, I'm 51 right now. You know, so it's definitely an improvement to where we were last stream, but you know, it's not as much of an improvement as I would have liked. And the other big kicker is I'm not quite sure how to fully counter the next boss's moveset, because he regenerates his posture really fast. Like, fast enough to the point where I don't make a dent. So, we might, you know, we might just be trading the entire fight, which I will flat out say is not good for me, because I can't out-trade. And I've been sort of using weaponry and dodging to get around that with focus attacks. He also negates focus attacks, which is bothersome, I will say. Okay, game. I dodged that one. Well, Queth. Bite. Well, Bite. Well, I died for calling you the wrong name, but, I think the stairs have decided to leave your game and come terrorize me and mine. Bloody hell. I swear, I will get through a stream without messing up someone's name once. I will do it, by Jove. Clearly not this time. Clearly not this time. I'm out of water. Going into the fight with higher death than I would have liked, but you know, you do what you can. Sweet. It's manifesting something. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Spoonie. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll actually, how far are we from a permanent unlock on this? Yeah, we'll do the permanent unlock instead and increase structure gain on an avoid. Oh shit, how are you doing, Yaddles? Whole fucking gang is here. I should probably turn on a light, cause the light is fading. And Yaddles, this is wonderful news, but now the delay for me responding to chat is no longer in the mid-20s. It's 6 seconds. I have no idea how the fuck I managed to get it that low, but I did. So now you guys get to see me from 6 seconds in the past, as opposed to 26. Someone better than math than me can tell, you know, exactly how quick of a increase that is, like 200% or something, but by God, I manifested it. Oh, Spoonie, you might want to look away for this next boss's introduction, because he kind of kills a bird and then revives it.
Her father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out.
I probably did that, however...
Tell me,
Yeah.
what would you do to save the people you love from the
I don't know
Wouldn't you cross every
what's
line?
going on here, but it opens up
Break
so many
every
more
rule.
questions than what I had before with the reality of this
Wouldn't you
world.
challenge death itself?
It is a really fucking weird thing. Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, Spoonie, but by God, I'll second try him.
Brother?
Bite was already here for the first try, and we did okay. Cool, you know, can't focus him.
Come on. Try harder.
Come on. Give me something to play with here. Okay, 59 deaths. It's gonna increase by one like every 2 deaths or so, which means we've got like 4 tries at this boss. Maybe. But we did manage to permanently unlock an ability that I admittedly never use. So we have made progress. It might not be
Try harder.
perfect progress, but by God, we made progress. Bloody hell. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how to work this guy, cause well, clearly he doesn't like shit being thrown at him. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just throw a bunch of shit at him. Again. This is our last attempt. And then we get to do it all over again.
Try harder.
You know, it fucking sucks when a boss says, "Do better, try harder," and then he slaps you into next week. But, you know what? Just for you, Spoonie, we will try harder. We'll see how far it gets us, but we'll fucking try harder. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see how this one shakes out, because there's gonna be a lot of shaking to do here. Yeah, Yaddles, I know you spend your time being a Melania cosplayer, but leave that stuff at the door, okay? I don't need a good-looking redhead to scream at me that, you know, she's, you know, never been defeated. And it's like, yeah, that's cool and all, miss, but not exactly what I'm looking for right now. There we go, unlock the door. And here we start a gauntlet.
Nerves get the better of you.
Take care of you so that we have a weapon floating around. Particularly something. I dodged that. I dodged that perfectly fine. Cool. Yeah, no. I am not letting you have a knife, good sir. Goes against my personal code of ethics. This man does not like you having any amount of ligaments.
Watch out, he's fast.
Yeah, I also don't like you flying around with your fucking trapeze kicking axe. Exactly. Knives for me, not for thee.
Drop the weapon.
Because the issue, as discussed with Sab in a previous stream, knives tend to not do very good things for all people involved in the fight. God damn it. Cool. Knife is about to break, so I'll fucking throw it at you. And now we'll run back down and grab a stick. You know,
To reveal the path you must walk.
reverse grip stick is not something that I know much about. You know, like, obviously I know, like, tonfas exist and you can do stuff like that, but I do not know how to use tonfas in any way that is not just stick with a funky hook on it.
Wake up. Barely keep up.
Come on. Damn it, another death. Well, we're 52 when we're going into this fight, so it's not a bad place to be. It's just not a particularly
Wake up.
good one. There we go. What, 12k points to work with. Minimal XP. What do we want to spend it on? Structure gain on successful dodge, I think, is going to be a big one for us. Because what? He does a lot of parries. Which means we're just going to be trading parries back and forth until one of us flubs it. And depending on how that goes, you know, it's either going to turn out really well for us or really not good. And I'm not quite sure how we want this to shake out. Obviously, we want it to do good, but yeah. Is there a parry timer? Nice. I hope those nachos are good bite. They sound really good. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the exact path here, but hey. You know, we're here to live in the moment or whatnot.
Do not play games.
Hey, okay, we got something on him. It's not a lot, but something.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Hey, don't call me a fool. Only one who gets to do that,
Do better.
I don't know, is my close friends.
After 8 years of training.
You're one to talk, sir. You just killed a bird and made Spoonie upset. We can't abide by that here.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Come on. Come to me.
Come on. Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Well, I'm specifically saying that you shouldn't bring to a knife to a knife fight when I have a knife. You know? If I should bring a knife to a knife fight, you know, obviously. But I would vastly prefer it if you didn't bring a knife to a knife fight.
Try harder.
Because that'll make things better for me.
Do better. Try harder.
Okay, so we got posture broken.
Try harder, you fool.
Okay. I think we have the feel of what we need to do here, Bite. And Yaddle's... I think I know what needs to be done. Spoonie, if you're here, I'll avenge the AV area side. Ava side? Yeah, I think Ava side is gonna be the operating word here.
Try harder.
The fun part is gonna be figuring out what the fuck his second phase is gonna be. And this is our last go. Then we do the whole thing over again.
Will be your downfall.
Yeah. I think that's kind of like the thesis statement or something.
This is pathetic.
Try again. Okay, that was the best fight we've had so far. We now know exactly what we need to do to get where we need to go. The issue being, you know, just trying to get to there. You know, brilliant insight from me. That's why you guys come here, obviously, but how to run this. How to run this indeed. Give me some ideas, Yaddles. You're full of them. I can keep up just fine, you're just not letting me keep up. Which is terribly rude, by the way. No thank you. I know where I need to go. Thank you, miss. Ooh. Miss the random person down here. Do we have anything around here? Yeah, a cool little statue. Don't get pinned. Thank you, Yaddle's JV wrestling coach. You are very helpful. Sense a deep sadness here. What does it mean to Yang?
Are you here for the cure? They say this place works miracles.
They do.
Yeah? What do they say?
Everyone comes here, leaves this place free of what they walk through those doors with.
I think Trogs can do that.
Time no longer on their side. People just like you and me.
Interesting. Yeah, best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we're out of water. It gets so much darker when a light goes out than it would be if one has never shone. Such groundbreaking and philosophical commentary. Hey, dude, do you have a knife? I'd kind of like to have a knife so I can,
Journey of 1,000
you know, give these lads what for. There we go. There we go. Keep it up.
Put that down.
God, that is a nasty combo. Granted, all the combos SIFU does is nasty, but really denying people the concept of limbs. Thigh cut for you as yep, well. There we go. You know, this knife is not long for this world.
To reveal the path you must truly let go.
It's enough.
I swear, like, we all had a Coach Matthews. I would say, like, it is probably, like, one of the most common coach names I have encountered. Well, you might just be psychic, like that, Bite.
You should have stayed down.
Yeah, I probably should have, sir. But where's the fun in that?
You can barely keep
Come on. Come and get me. There we go.
Wake up.
Nope, I will stay firmly asleep, sir. You have served your purpose, which is to get me full focus. Doesn't do much for me, but makes me feel good. And that's what counts, isn't that right, Spoonie? What's important is I feel good. Nothing else matters. Focus regain, weapon proficiency, structure reserve. Let's build that up as usual. Hey, bird killer.
Do better. Try harder. Come on. Try
Hey,
harder.
exactly. All that matters is I feel like I'm happy. Nothing else matters.
8 years. Come on. Do better. Try harder.
Yep, get you down on the ground. That'll give me a chance to staff. Okay, and that'll give you a chance to counter. Hey, 46 entering the fight is a good place to be, I will say.
After 8 years of training.
Hate to break it to you, Yang. I don't think it's been 8 years anymore.
Try harder, you fool. Don't look up me, fool. 8 years.
So we can't toss counter him.
I don't think so.
really wish we could toss counter him. Mainly because it would be funny as hell. Bite? I think you might be onto something. Henceforth, your Delta Tau Kai
Try again.
is Yin.
Try harder.
Someone who is probably far more well versed in like the whole philosophy behind like yin and yang and like what those words actually mean could probably, you know, say, oh, this is like the actual philosophical meaning behind him being called Yang or whatever. Second phase. Let's see what it looks like. Oh hey, this is the courtyard of our house.
You're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father.
Are you trying to
You're
bait
here,
me into
in front of me,
getting
only
angry?
because of this pendant. But what if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
Maybe. Who knows?
You sound like a frightened one to me.
Right off the...
See who didn't teach you this one.
So, right off the bat, we can't...
You're pathetic.
So we still can't use our abilities. And he beat us with a kick to the balls. So that's a good starting point for what we're looking at. Okay, the fuck do you mean you've saved lives since you took my father's? You can't just say shit like that with no explanation, sir. Seriously, you cannot just say, I've saved lives by killing your father, without giving me a fucking reason for
See your body.
why that's the case. Okay. He's got more... I'm just gonna call them perilous attacks. He's got more perilous attacks for us to try and counter.
I can see nothing has changed.
That's... Again, you need to fucking quantify your statements, Yang. And I need to do better at recognizing that charged back fist, because you managed to mollywomp me pretty good there.
Your reliance on your gift.
Okay, so he does have... He's got the same kit as me. Except we can also include Assassin's Creed wall jumps in it as well.
Try again. Try harder.
The fuck do you think I'm doing, sir? Bloody hell. So this is our last run, and then we restart. again, sir, you cannot just say something like, your father's death has saved millions, without informing me what the fuck that actually means. Okay, so he gets pretty aggressive towards the end. Really good progress, but interesting. Yeah, well, Frank is special like that, Spoonie. Frank is special. You know what? I will be frank. I will be frank with all of you. Especially you. You will be the frankest of them all. Damn it, I believe in Frank as well. I might not believe in myself, but if Frank believes in me, I will believe in Frank. And we get this really weird cyclical thing. But god damn it, we all believe.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins.
Yep. Fuck you, Brickman. Let's get you away from the stairs. There we go. Get the dodge.
Back out now.
Okay, so stairs fuck up that, obviously.
Get out of my
Cool, so you can just mollywomp me through and through.
You got determination. I'll give you that.
I should. That's about all I have right now. Hello, miss. Again, I don't like the concept of you having thighs. Cool. Keep this up. Keep up the void. And here's a death. Okay, 51 going in. It's not good, but not horrible.
I can do this all day.
Fuck you, Captain America. Cool, let's grab ourselves the staff and go from there.
To reveal the path you must tread.
Okay, that went better than I ever could have hoped, getting to do the double face wallop. Right, what do we want? We don't use focus, max structure, additional focus weapon proficiency. Exactly. Frank, together, strong. I don't know why Frank has been given general Eastern European accent, but fuck it. Frank is Frank. Bite, it's time for you to pull random fucking knowledge out of your ass. Where the fuck is the name, or what is the Slavic version of the name Frank? Cool. Pop that death.
After 8 years of training. This is pathetic.
I'll grab the staff if you're gonna play this way.
Come on. Do better. Try harder.
Frank. Franco seems like it could work. Frank. Yeah. Let's go with that. That fits the very limited knowledge of Cyrillic I have from being in both Mongolia and playing through the Metro games, so let's go with that.
Never worked hard enough. I can see nothing has changed.
And on to the next phase. Into this weird dream fight. Boom. Counter that. Nope. I'm supposed to... That's not what I'm supposed to do, Yin. You're supposed to do the cool leg hook switch.
Since taking your father's you are blinded by vengeance.
Again, you can't randomly say shit like that and not quantify it with something. Like, do we have a secret underground ring of assassins that we're dealing with? What the fuck is going on? Wonderful. Welcome back, Bite. I hope those nachos are really damn delicious, because they sound wonderful. Yeah, fuck off, Yang.
Time to teach you this.
Okay, so he can get like a set of rolling punches that'll just decimate us. We got 2 shots. Yep, use that counter, build what little posture we can. Fucking hell. Ah, Frank from Variover.
Try harder.
Next time. I legitimately think we can get him next time, because we have all the pieces we need here. All the pieces are in place. And if we follow through on everything we've learned, we can get it to happen. Lads, we've fucking got this. We've got this, and we just need to keep our nose to the grindstone. We'll take a quick barbecue chicken nacho break after this attempt's bite. So we will figure out just how amazing
Be my guest.
your nachos are.
Greetings. Can I help you, sir?
Exactly. We have all the pieces of Exodia, and we just need to put it all together. So again, first move. We run up while he's talking, grab the knife, and just obliterate him. Work to systematically dismantle. Build structured, and then use that to instantly take out the other two. Now that he's down, we can grab the bat and just beat the shit out of him. Boom. Now we grab the knife. Run up. Oh, sorry, didn't hear you, man. Boom. Get rid of both of them. And somehow get kicked into that. Believe that's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference that Yaddles threw out. I will admit I have not played any Yu-Gi-Oh or seen the anime. All I know is they send people to the dimension of endless suffering and death because killing people was too much for an animated kids show. You know, send them off to the Shadow Realm and all that. And the random card game I would love to be able to reference is Legend of the Ten Rings. It's a really cool one that had like a branching storyline that was decided off of like tournaments and stuff that happened, you know, like which factions were winning which wars and all that. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to really do anything with Legend of the Ten Rings. Oh, not really. I haven't watched any Yu-Gi-Oh, so I will take your word for that, Yaddles. But numbers on shirts are really scary. Like, if I see someone, you know, wearing a shirt, I shit myself in retaliation. Hey. Have you actually seen a number 7 in real life, Yaddles? That shit is horrifying. I don't blame them for trying to convince people that 7 doesn't exist.
Try harder. 8 years. Come on.
Yeah, well, that would assume that kids are, you know, literate, and we can't assume about that, you know? No Child Left Behind and all that. We can't assume things like that, Yaddles. I am disgusted that you would even think of something like that. Everything I knew about you, I need to rethink it. You're somebody who supports both children literacy and numbers. Prime numbers at that. You disgusting creature. At least we have bees. Very true. You know what? Having thought about it, Yaddles, I forgive everything you will ever do because we have the bees. The bees make everything good. Get another one. Well, my experience with bees comes from the A Night of the Seven Kingdoms show. You know, there's a pretty impressive character called Lord Humphrey Beesbury, and the proper thing to do when addressing him is say, Beesbury. Oh, Cards Against Humanity. I went with the far nerdier route. Again, it shows that Yaddles is the best of us. But seriously, a bee coffin is one of the coolest things I have seen in any variety of funeral. Forget giving me, you know, a proper, like, Viking funeral with a fiery boat. Entomb me in a beehive, and I will be forever buzzing with joy. Cards Against Humanity can be really fun, like the first set of times you play it, but I will admit it loses its luster fairly quickly once you figure out, you know, everyone else's go-to humor picks. He didn't teach me that one. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that, you know, I'll play once every few years and it's like, oh yeah, this is fun, why don't we play it more? And then I quickly get reminded as to why I don't play it more. Boom, counter that. That's a good one. God damn, peace and quiet as I get another voice crack is a good card. Again, Yang, you can't just say some cryptic shit about I'm saving people's lives by killing you and your father and not expect some pushback against that. What do we got? Okay. Last attempt. Maybe it could be worthwhile to have a Soup Pot Cards Against Humanity night, you know, just to remind us, you know, why the game is so fun, but at the same time, give us a reminder of why we don't play it. Bloody hell. Another one. Right, quick nacho break. Don't think I can pull it up on stream easily. Actually, I can. Downloads. Save the image. Let's do a quick review of the nachos and see what we think. Add image nachos. Browse into the downloaded section. All right. Nachos. What are we thinking with these? Yep, we're reviewing the nachos. As I try and manage to get it perfectly into frame. So, the sour cream on top. I like that. Sour cream on top is a very good start, along with cut up pieces of avocado, which looks to be pretty good avocado. Not too brown, not too hard and woody. That's good. All the chicken seems to be nicely spread throughout. And that's good, because it really sucks when you have a massive thing of nachos and you realize all the meat is located in a single spot. And it's like, God damn it, it's really good when you get to that point, but getting there, you know. I love me some good bean and cheese nachos, but you can only get so far with them. Good tortilla chips. They appear to be maybe corn, and a good thickness as well. We got some red onion in there. What looks to be tomato. Cheese, as always. You know, you literally can't have nachos without cheese, I don't think. Do we have any beans in there? Ooh, 2 layers. That's automatically going to get you some additional points. And yeah, nice Mexican blend. You know, I would give this set of nachos a good, probably like 9 out of 10 without being able to taste it. I can think of few ways in which I would improve this thing of nachos beyond maybe adding some visible beanage. Because I will admit, I really enjoy having both black and refried beans in my nachos. Just the way the two of them play together is really nice. But yeah. Welcome to Sven's first nacho review. There's my summation of it. now, we can get back to playing the game. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, subscribe for more Nacho reviews. Thank you for sharing with the class, Bite. It is very nice to have something nice like that to share with everyone.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Come on. We all know what you're gonna do here. It's only a matter of time before I just mollywomp you. Shoot, I forgot to remove the nachos. You know what? Let's just put the nachos in like the corner or something. They're high quality nachos, so we're gonna respect them a little bit longer. Please, thank you for letting me know about that, Bite.
Can I help you, sir?
I would hate for my winning attempt to be covered by nachos, but I would not be shocked if I managed to do that.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with this.
Right, deal with that. Grab this. No, you're not supposed to get me.
Put that down before.
Come on, I need to build posture.
Not too bad.
There we go. You know, it's been a while since I made a YouTube short. I think I've figured out exactly what my next short is gonna be. Where the fuck did I put the knife? Yep. You know, some lame streamers might have the moo buff, or, you know, the buff. We've got the fucking nacho buff. What do you have to say to that, Wugs? You'll never be as cool as us with our fucking nacho buff.
To reveal the path you must choose.
Boom. Get out of here. Hey, we didn't die during that run, so nacho buff is real? I think we might be onto something here. We're onto something, Bite. We all know what we must do. Which is refill my water bottle once this attempt is finished.
Come on. 8 years. Come on.
Interesting. It would appear that my fists
Try harder.
do more structure damage than the staff. Interesting. Very interesting.
After 8 years of training. Do better. Try harder.
Onwards.
I've saved so many lives since taking your father's
Dude, again. You keep saying cryptic shit like that, but won't explain what that means.
Try harder, you fool.
You can at least explain to me why killing my old man was necessary. Because maybe then I wouldn't feel the need to beat the piss out of you. You dig? Bloody hell.
Your reliance on your guild will be your downfall.
Come on. Give me something to work with. Boom. Next phase. You know, the fact that we managed to get to the next phase with only a single death makes me believe.
In the end, you're still that
You know,
same child.
you might be onto something, Bite. You know,
Like the night
it's
I
not
killed
the
your
fact
father.
that, you know, he killed
You're here.
baby
But if
Hitler or anything. It's
only
just, you know,
because of this
butterfly effect. He managed
What
to
if I
kill
take you from you?
our dad,
Will you fear death
and
once
as a
again?
result,
You sound like a frightened one to me.
you know, as a result from killing our dad, you know, somewhere 1,000 miles away, you know, some other random dictator ended up dying. Hey, they're
Let's see how you handle it.
they're taking steps, Yaddles. That surely that has to count for something. Okay, with wrong spelling that doesn't count for much, but it's got to count for something.
I bet SIFU didn't teach you this one.
You killed my dad, so he didn't get to teach me a lot. Hey, you see, Yaddles? It was all a ploy, brain games to try and get you to talk to him about his spelling errors and go from there. You managed to fall right into his trap. That's some 500 IQ move right there. There we go. All right. 4, 9, so 4, 8. We got a few more attempts left in us. We might actually get to it. Yeah, that's called being beat the fuck up by you, man. It's nothing to do with my special powers. It's just the fact that you are actively trying to give me a traumatic brain injury. Cool. Yep. Break for a reset. Bloody hell. Cool, so we got like 3 more attempts in this run. Now back into the center, so you don't get me against a pillar. Apologies, guys. I am gonna clam up and focus right here. We are going full invertebrate. Let's fucking go. Please don't tell me we have a, you know, a third phase. What do we got here? Did we just beat a man to death with our bare hands? I mean, I know we've done it a lot, but I'm not sure if like a series of like rolling punches to the chest would do that. Did we do it? Nacho buff is real, but I think we have found the second emote for the channel.
You were supposed to guard the talisman, not steal it.
What's going on?
Way to save them, SIFU.
You failed to honor your oath. You are unworthy. Now leave.
What backstory are we gonna get from this? Did Dad yell at us?
And the makes the other know he can break him.
Uh-huh.
His hands go out like lightning, and the other doesn't want to fight anymore.
I see. What I do know is there's like a New Game Plus mechanic where you can spare people, so we will be circling around for that, but what's... Several goals cleared. Present day. What's shaken? Escape. Goals. Keep fighting. Reach any ending. Old child. Reach 70 years. Kung Fu pain. Right on. I think it technically isn't. Just because, like I said, I watched a Zero Punctuation review on this way back and heard like there's a way to save them in like New Game Plus. But I think this might be it for our new, you know, base run. But I don't know about you guys, but I am gonna head right back in and continue. Yeah, I'll wear the Vengeance outfit. Yeah, what does this have to add? Nothing major. What's... Ooh, there's additional modifiers you can try. Let's do a quick run through the squats, see if there's anything additional, and go from there. 'Cause all things considered, this went really well. And I think we can all agree there is a single reason things went nearly as well as they did. You know it, I know it, we all know it. It's the fucking nacho buff. All hail the nacho buff. Ruler of the channel. Gonna need to find a way to make that like a emote or something, you know, with your permission obviously, but we will find a way to forever enshrine the nacho buff. God, it is so fun coming back after, you know, absolutely clearing house and just being able to see what's here to play with. Boom. Yeah, there's, what, a pipe back here and an open back door. Let's do a quick run and see if we can save, you know, the Farja drug lord. All hail Nacho Libre. It took me a little bit to get that reference, I will admit, but it's a fun-ass movie. Hell, we're in our low 20s. Let's work up and grab all of the previous powers we couldn't, you know, when in Rome.
Look what we have.
Again, brutal takedowns. Yeah, this might honestly become a staple of the channel for a little bit. You know, do want to find the next game to stream. You know, doing one of the classic Fallouts could be fun. You know, maybe take a look at, you know, something along the lines of, you know, fully take a page out of Byte's book, and given the upcoming Metal Gear 4 release on PC, you know, do a playthrough of all of the Metal Gear games, including, I'm not sure how I would do, like, say, Portable Ops or, you know, Acid, but, you know, I could probably figure that out with a bit of research, but, you know, again, fully rip off my betters. Yeah, like, full Metal Gear Solid marathon. No, not even a Metal Gear Solid marathon. A Metal Gear marathon. We're including Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. If I can find a way, you know, like I mentioned, Portable Ops and Acid. You know, I would love to do some Acid. You know, show Wugs what he's missing by not playing the Metal Gear games. No, I just forgot how to use my focus abilities. Yeah, I'll have to look into that and, like, maybe making some more custom graphics and stuff. But I would love to do that, because it's one of my favorite series. I have not played Portable Ops, but it does have one of my favorite songs in the entire series, Calling to the Night. Like, one of the reasons why I love Metal Gear as much as I do is because of the music with, like, you know, Donna Burke and all of that. Hell, I would go as far as to say the jank is like half of the charm. with some of the old games. Yeah, and what we would probably not be playing the Twin Snakes version, just because I think it would be, you know, far... I prefer the original variation as opposed to what Twin Snakes did. But, you know, I might give it a shot, because if I recall, they added, what, like a hidden walkway between the hot room and cold room for the card. I'm spacing on the name of the card right now, but yeah, it's so cool, and it was also really nice. I played Delta earlier last year, I guess it would be now, and it's so fun to just go back over a series like that. You know what, Bite? You have convinced me. We are gonna do a full Metal Gear marathon. From 1 all the way to Phantom Pain. Yeah, one of the things I have heard about Twin Snakes is you know, the way that it's been rationalized or whatever is essentially that it's Otacon's like interpretation and retelling of events, since it adds, you know, a bit more, let's just call it anime bullshit. You know, not that there wasn't any of that in the series already, but from what I heard, it added a little bit. Now, is there a way to spare your insane ass? Hold still. There's a staff over here. But yeah, no, the good news is we now have the next several months of streams figured out. Is there a way to spare you? Ah, damn, we got a death. I thought, you know, we would be not getting death on Faderja, but looks like we did. Unfortunate and mildly annoying, but hey.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
Okay. Well, I'll have to look up how to spare them. 'Cause, again, like, I know it's possible, I'm just not sure how. Bah, he'll walk it off. He's got a strong neck. What are we missing? Sidekick. Spend it on that. How do I spare people? Combos, goals, squats. No, okay. Global. I know that there's a way to do it. I'm just not sure how. Does it have to be under modifiers? Okay. I have to get their HP down as well. What modifiers can we do? Thank you so much for that, Bite. That is really, really nice. Default. Any damage kills. Health cannot decrease. Doubles base health. Okay, this is really cool. All of these additional stuff you can do. Enemy attack speed, random movement, miscellaneous. I am tempted to unlock the randomizer. You've seen how much I love me the Deadbolt randomizer, but yeah, let's overwrite our past save and go from there. I want to at least try and non-lethal Farja by the end of this. So what that's gonna involve basically knocking him down to 0 over and over again until we can do all the health damage. Neat. Well, praise Nacho, cause you shall guide us in these troubled times. So basically you have to take the hard route through the level, and not just the easy one. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. Let's get our metal pipe and go to town. You know, we can kill everyone else, but, you know, we can't kill the main guy, because that would be giving into vengeance. And vengeance, say it with me, is bad. Fucking hell. Right, so first death. That's pitiful. That's what I have to say about all this. It's pitiful. Boom. Mollywomp that. What would be most useful for us in doing this? Maximum structure. Let's increase our structure as much as we can throughout this set of runs. He just loves obliterating people's joints. I don't know why he loves obliterating the joints, but by Jove he does.
No freaking way.
Boom. keep this up. Yeah, so first rule of a fight, don't get yourself completely surrounded.
Not so tough after all.
Come on, we gotta have something I can kick at y'all. Boom. Fucking hell. I am not on my A game right now. I think since I finally beat the game, I just decided to let my hair down and go from there. That, or I'm not used to fighting so many people at once. That's... You know, I always wondered what the counter would look like from lying down. And, like, it's great that we found it out, but... Come on, man. You're making me look bad in front of all my friends. Well, it's... The rules get a little fuzzy after a while. You can't exactly blame a man for not knowing all of them. Fuck it, I'll just sweep you off your feet and get it over with. If I'm doing that bad, I need to stop and figure it out.
Okay then.
There we go. Keep it up. And through. Yeah, well... I don't quite know what you're talking about, I will admit, Yaddles. I haven't played Hollow Knight, so I'm gonna say yes. I know who Zote is. You know, he's the glamorous, the magnificent, the glorious, the effervescent, the illustrious, and flatulent, but I don't know anything more about Zote beyond his comedically large list of titles. Okay. How many rules does he have? Because a man so respected as him, you know, should not require us mere mortals to, you know, remember all of them. Strong sweep, get him onto the ground. Okay, 57. You know, on the bright side, we don't have a Martin Luther here. We do not need all, like, 95 treatises put onto someone as magnanimous as Zote. Where's my plowing rod? Might have to put Hollow Knight on my to-do list after we finish playing every single Metal Gear known to man. Because I definitely want to play it. It's on my Steam wish list for a reason. So this could be a good excuse for me to go through playing it. Come on, let's get ourselves the pipe.
I have spent
Nope.
8 long years preparing for this.
God damn it. Why did we kill him? Bite, what did I do wrong? Bite, I did something wrong. What was it? Right. We need to figure this out. Yeah, we will overwrite everything. Cool, so there's like a less than a teaspoon of water that keeps getting caught on the lip. Oh cool, you can see the sanctuary from down here.
Get lost. I warned you, asshole.
Boom. With a no-look back fist? That's dirty as shit. Right, we're gonna figure out how to spare Jafar.
Fuck you, dude.
This has become a matter of pride. Not enough focus bar. That's no good. There we go. Get the focus bar back up. Don't have enough XP. Maximum structure. That's gonna be our movement here, just cause structure's mighty important.
Come into our place.
I have not played Pentiment. Yeah, Pentiment. I have not played Pentiment before, nor heard of it. What's it about? Also, what does that have to do with Martin Luther? That's a question I didn't think I'd have to ask, but What does that game have to do with Mr. Oh, corruption within the church is bad? Yeah, what's the connection there? Damn it, I forgot that you almost always go Super Saiyan. Okay. Oh, nice. No, that is a really fascinating era of history to touch upon. I'll definitely have to give it a look. What style of game is it? No, I've just grown numb to it.
Nerves getting the better of you?
Clean.
Boss said nobody gets through.
What do you do, fool? Go freak your way!
Boom. Grab the new staff and rock on out. So we got 10K. Oh, dude, that sounds like such a cool idea. I love that style of like illuminated manuscripts and such, so being able to like play through a game in that style would be so cool. I'll definitely have to check it out, because been working on making a TTRPG with a friend of mine, and been trying to figure out what art style to use for it, and that sort of illuminated manuscript could be a really fun thing to do with it, especially if we include a few of the horrifying depictions of cats that they have. Seriously though, for seeing cats as often as they did, you would think that they would have a better idea of how to draw them. But nope. Each cat looks like it is an affront to God in its own special way. Come on, let's let you regenerate some stamina. The cats are beautiful. Okay, so we're there. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, Bite. That sounds, if it's not, you know, directly up my alley, it's, you know, right around my street. Hey, Faderja. Yeah, one of my favorite bits of... I don't think this qualifies as medieval, as it was during the era of pike and shot and like the Swedish Empire. It was either that or the Kalmar Union, but having never seen a lion before, a taxidermist was, you know, given the task of, okay, we need you to stuff and display this lion. Oh, that is even better, Bite. I have grown to really appreciate those, like, 15 to 20 hour games. A lot more than, like, the whole, like, you know, 80, 120 plus hour games. Look, I do enjoy, you know, like, your Witchers, your Kingdom Come Deliverances, but well, once I die, I'll add it to the list of grievances that I can show on the channel. No.
I have spent 8
What?
long years.
Okay, what the fuck's going on? Well, we beat it. Save image as Lion Swede. Image. Yeah, no, I know that there's supposed to be a prompt, which is really annoying. I'm just not sure what's going on. But yeah, here's your lion. Bite. Behold, in all of its glory, or lack thereof. But yeah, this is what a, I want to say, 17th century. Yeah, the full story behind it supposedly is, you know, at 1731, Sweden is doing its whole thing, and King Frederick I gives a lion carcass to his taxidermist, and yeah, that's the thing that's created. And unfortunately, it appears that Sweden has a history of creating such abominations, because here's another set of them. It's like, I get that they're the national animal of Sweden, or like it's on their coat of arms and whatnot. They need to stop going anywhere near taxidermied creatures. When was this one? Obliterated and turned into that. Want to say it was also like the 18th century. I'm gonna be honest, for the one on the lower, the one that's crouching down, I think they just used the head of a dog or something, because it looks like the head of some dog you'd find. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with our main friend. But he's the king of the jungle, folks, and by God, you better fucking respect him. Make of that what you will. Yeah, I've been going for like, what, 240, so I'll do a quick Google search. Someone in SIFU. Okay, looks like I need to break his structure twice. Bite. You lied to me. You said I needed to get both done. I apparently only need to do his structure twice over. Bite, you lied to me. How will I ever figure out this trust? Okay. No worries. If anything else, it got me familiar with the early combat of the game, so this means that we can go back and do it again. It should be a really quick run through, all things considered, because with this, you know, we can get through it right quick. It might take like 5 minutes for us to get to that point. And then once we get there, we can just go all the way through to the end. Right, let's start our path to the true ending, or whatnot. God fucking damn it, Taxidermy. Which level are you? Let's not randomly keep streaming taxidermy, cause I think at this point we might have brought a curse upon the channel by summoning in the taxidermied lion. 3 taxidermied lions at that. Or 2 and a dog. Well, I think we have managed to create the next 2 emotes that will be created for the channel. First one is gonna be a landmine because of my ability to always figure out wherever the fuck they are. Second is gonna be a thing of nachos to celebrate the glorious buff. And the third shall be he who must not be named, as I, you know, throw in a quick cross, because that will be the only thing to protect me from it. You know what, Yaddles? I will spit over my left shoulder 3 times while bathing in the horse water. Do you think that would get the general penitence across? Ooh. I think we can actually like, see some back muscles on her. I'll need to figure out how to do a live stream on my phone, but you know, you'll horse water trough hot tub stream.
He can't keep up. Be careful. He's got a weapon.
I gonna be honest, I don't even want to think about how YouTube's TOS would consider that. Because I will say there is, despite what, you know, some Dude Ranch
No freaking way.
videos might tell you, there is absolutely nothing sexy about taking a bath in a horse water trough unless it is specifically designed for that. And at that point, you know, why do you have the water trough when you could just have a normal tub? But that's just my opinion on the matter.
Boss said nobody gets through.
Okay then.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Well, naked yoga is a fascinating little loophole. And I'm not kink shaming you, Bite. I'm kink questioning. And it's a mighty big question I have. It's a big question. Book intercept. Bloody hell. Of all the things that we could get talking about, this is what we end up doing. And it is your right to kink max, good sir. It's also my right to question what the fuck is going on. Come on. Posture has broken, now into the next phase. We need to do posture damage while doing minimal health. Now we go in and avoid. Get back on your feet. Come on. We're doing this to prove that it's possible. Come on. Spare. And we did it. We have managed to spare him. Thank you, Bite, for giving me the information needed. Do you have anything to say? Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. And I'm still losing the fight against my water bottle. Hey. Sometimes the wrong information can set you on the path to the right information. And that is all that is necessary in this journey we call life. What are we closest towards unlocking fully? Chase and kick. Well, with that, I think it might be time for us to wrap up stream here and, you know, go with whatever comes next. 'Cause I'm having an awesome time, but oh right, there's female outfits. Well, I think I'll stick with our male friend. But yeah, I'll call it here. We managed to get massive progress, discovered a bit of the secrets about the channel that even I didn't know. And yeah, we'll see you guys, you know, in the next stream, because I sure as shit am gonna try and do this with sparing everyone, because that feels like a good next step. And don't forget, Bite, we also unlocked this. We unlocked this. So don't get your hopes too high up at this point, because we got two sides of the coin to deal with here. Yeah, with this glorious visage, I'm gonna wind down the stream here. You all know the drill. Stuff down below. Do it as you see fit. Thank you so much for coming around and discovering this shit with me. We'll see you guys in the next one, and with the upcoming Metal Gear Marathon, as soon as, you know, we get around to that. So yeah. See you guys around.